Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a book haul. Did I recently do a massive book haul? Yes! In that video, did I also say I'm going on a little ban until Black Friday? Also yes! I have no explanation. I've just gotten some new books lately and I just want to share them with you and show y'all what I've got. Book hauls are one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube because then I get some new recommendations, some new ideas for books I might like. So why not give y'all another one? So we're going to start as similar to my last one. We're going to start with the books that I bought brand new that I didn't thrift. So if you had watched my August TBR, you would have seen that I picked out the book Ace of Shades. Well, I did not know it was part of a series, and I enjoyed the book. So I ordered the second book, King of Fools, as well as Queen of Volts, the third one. I ordered these from Amazon. This is how they came. Okay, and the edges are all beat up, even at the top. I don't know if y'all see that. This doesn't bother me too much. But I originally ordered King of Fools. I'll put the photos up I took of it. A good, I want to say 30 pages of the book were misprinted or miscut. So like the name of the book, and author that sit at the top of the page was cut off, and then there were like giant holes in the bottom of the page from where I guess the machine would have hooked into the pages to cut them. And it was completely beat up. So I issued a return and I got a brand new. It came sealed in a bag in a bubble mailer, which is not how Amazon usually ships things. So I'm very grateful to have gotten a better copy of it. Another one from Amazon I ordered. This had popped up. I believe it was on my most anticipated for 2024. It is Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice by Katie Kaikateli Cook. It's going to be a perfect book for October. I did not know this was a Scholastic book, which means the font is giant. I don't know if this is supposed to be a middle grade book, but it's like real big. So I think I'm going to fly through it. I saw the cute cover and the story and I was like, I thought it was just going to be like one of our cute little romances with the cute illustration cover. Y'all hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. Those are bugs or animals or creatures outside. Now, something that is very sad and people sleep on is Costco books. If you have a Costco membership, they sell books at discounted prices. And apparently the book section isn't doing that good, so they're getting rid of it. So every time I go, I just grab the books because they have new releases and no one really... I think people sleep on it, honestly. So, I picked up Body Check by Elle Kennedy. I believe this was like $13.99. I honestly don't know much about this, but I do know it is, I think it was one of her first releases that re-released. So, I picked that up. Another one I got was Expiration Dates by Rebecca Searle. This was on my anticipated books for 2024. It has deckled edges. I really don't know much about these books when I get them. And then something else, the first time I went they only had the second book. So then the second time I went they had the first book. And I ended up picking, this one literally had tag. This was $15.99. This is being sold at Indigo, I believe for $20 to $25. It is Anna Huang's, I think this is like one of her original series that she's re-releasing with the sprayed edges. So I thought the sprayed edges was like books, like an exclusive, but Costco has them. I got the first book, If We Ever Meet Again, and In the Sun, If the Sun Never Sets. And they are both the sprayed edges. These are all the books I got that weren't thrifted. Now moving on to the thrifted books, I went thrifting with my boyfriend this weekend and we got another big bucket. There's no particular order for this. I'm just going to grab and show y'all. I'm currently in a fantasy mood, so I was on the hunt for some fantasies. I managed to find Blood Like Magic by Liselle Sambury. I have always thought that this book was like in the middle of a series, but it's the first book in a series. I'm excited to give it a read. There's another one that looks just like this. Blood Marked. Is it the second book in a series? I thought those were the same series. I don't even know if that's by the same author. It's very, it's October, November kind of vibes for me. I found this book and I did not know existed. I had thrifted the whole Mara Dyer series and I found The Becoming of Noah Shaw. And I was like, what is this? And I bought it. This is volume 1 of the Shaw Confessions trilogy, and I don't know if it's connected to the Mara Dyer. I know that the last book is like wrapping them up, but maybe is this like his perspective of the whole series? Because that'd be very interesting. But I found this and it's like pretty nice. I actually forgot I got these. So I picked up 3 books from Dollar Tree. Another thing people may sleep on, Dollar Tree actually has books, hardcovers, for $1.25, $1.50 depending where you're at. I picked up Stolen City by Elisa A. Bonin. When I was reading in the store, it says something about like, in stealing magical artifacts for the resistance, bounding over rooftops to evade imperial soldiers, and establishing herself as the darling thief of the underground. So again, I'm in a fantasy mood, and these are giving fantasy dystopian, kind of what I want for this fall season that's approaching. So I grabbed that one. The second book I grabbed was Shadow of Light by Molly E. Lee. This one was, I read the first little part and threw it in the cart. It says, I just saved the boy I'm falling for from a gruesome death by a demon. And what does he have to say? I'm the key to opening the gates of hell. The thing with Dollar Tree is they tend to also give you like the second book in a series. So just be mindful of that. I got that one. And the third one I got at Dollar Tree is ginormous. It is The Stars Between Us. It's massive. And this is by Kristen Terrell. It is so pretty though. I absolutely love this cover. It says, ever since she was a child, she's had an unknown benefactor providing for her and her family, making sure that she and her sister received the best education possible. Now she longs for a bigger life than she has as a poor baremaid on a struggling planet, but those dreams feel out of reach. Until one day, Vika learns her benefactor was a billionaire magnate who recently died under suspicious circumstances, and Vika has shockingly been included in his will. So that sounded very interesting. We got some like maybe traveling between planets or space travel. I'm not sure, but these covers look so pretty and I couldn't just pass them up for $1.50. Back to our thrifting. I got Murder in the Family by Kara Hunter. I think I've seen a few people talk about this. I'm not too sure. This is the uncorrected proof, not for sale version, but it looks like somebody did in fact love this book, so I'm excited to give it a read. It looks, whoa! Whoa! What is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, so look, there's a newspaper article. It's written like a manuscript, and there's like, what did I just find? This looks so cool. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to read that soon. I am slowly trying to get the Harry Potter books because I feel like as a reader it is something I need to read. But there's the problem. There is different ones. So there's like the original release, there's the re-released, and then I found the 20th anniversary editions. So I have like, I think 2 of the newer re-released, I have 1 of the original, and now I have 2 20th editions. But one of the 20th editions I already own in a different one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what series what collection I'm gonna stick with, but these have sprayed edges, so I couldn't pass them up. I ended up grabbing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets with these beautiful yellow sprayed edges, as well as Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and it also has a yellow. These are the Hufflepuff editions. Okay. So this is, I guess they released 4 editions with each house. I am a Hufflepuff, so that's probably why I was drawn to the yellow. These look so pretty on camera, right? I also got Eyes on Her by L.E. Flynn. This one was in my Amazon cart for Prime Day because it was like only $6. But then I managed to find it at the thrift and I'm so happy because I missed out and I should have just bought it. But now now I have this baby and I'm so excited. I also found The Start of Me and You by Emery Lord. I read When We Collided back in high school by Emery Lord, and it's over there. I recently this year thrifted it, and I can't wait to reread it. So I'm excited to give another book by Emery Lord a try. The Infinite Noise. This book has been at the same thrift store for multiple times and I didn't get it every time. And then finally this time I was like, you know what? Let's just get it. Let's get it and see what it's about. I believe we got a little romance between a football player and just like your typical guy. But somebody I want to give it a try. It looked good. This is by, Lauren Shippen. I'm so excited to give this a read. This is Reign of the Fallen by Sarah Glenn Marsh. I have no clue what this is about. Oh! Odessa is one of Carthia's master necromancers, catering to the kingdom's ruling dead. Whenever a noble dies, it's Odessa's job to drive them by retrieving their soul from a dreamy and dangerous shadow world called the Deadlands. But there is a cost to be raised. The dead must remain shrouded. If even a hint of flesh is exposed, a grotesque transformation begins, turning the dead into terrifying bloodthirsty shade. I don't know if this is part of a series, but it sounded so good, and again, I just grab books that sound good and throw them on into the cart and purchase them. We got is Mad About You by Mari McFarlane. This author, I believe I have Just Last Night on my wish list, and whenever I see books by authors I recognize, I just gravitate to purchasing them. Oh my god. Okay. I have no clue what this is about, but there is someone bookmarked. I love finding people's bookmarks and stuff in here. It is a card. This is to, I don't know what that, Mindy, and it says, love you, long time Candy. I don't know who, that's kind of sad. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the book. It's gonna live in the book now. This is a part of the book and now a part of my soon-to-be library. This book looks brand new. This is The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. I had never thought of picking this up. I don't know what it's about, but I'm excited to give it a shot. This year's the year of just branching out. I got Until We Break by Matthew Dawkins. This is a Wattpad book. I have no clue, seriously no clue what this is about. All I know is that it was a Wattpad books published, so I got it. Based on the back, this book tells me that this is a story of Naomi, and her life is ballet, and she ends up with an injury and can't dance for weeks, and she meets Saint, who's a young street artist, and they go on adventures late at night together. Wattpad books, it's like a little comfort to me. The last 3 books I got were from a library book sale. It does have my stamp on it, so I'm just going to cover it. This is Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. I don't know what this is about, but it's another one I've seen people talk about, or I've seen it on people's tea bears, so I grabbed it. And plus it's a Reese's book club, so that might add to it. The last 2 books are by Ellen Hildebrand. This is Endless Summer, and I also got The Hotel Nantucket. I'm slowly growing my older Hildebrand collection, but I haven't read any of them. Thank y'all so much for watching this haul. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give me a like, let me know, and feel free to subscribe if you want to watch more content from me. I post every week on Wednesday. Let me know if there's any specific kind of video you want to see from me, or if you want like a reading vlog with one of these books in particular. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!